Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Let's just give people a minute to flow into the webinar. Hi, Manu.
Hi, Yus.
Hello. So for everyone already in the room, thank you very much for taking the time out to join, whether it's in the middle of your workday or lunchtime. We do appreciate your interest in the tour. And between myself and Manu, we will try our best to answer any questions you might have. Unfortunately, I have a bad throat today, so please excuse me if I have to cough now and then. Let's just give another 30 seconds and then we can start.
For those of you who don't know, I'm the executive director for the Urban Land Institute in India. I'm supporting Yus over here, organize and plan the study tour. And any questions about what we're doing in India, please feel free to direct at me.
So with that, let's begin. So hi, and thank you for joining this info session on the ULI Asia Pacific India study tour. Our agenda today is primarily to walk you through the tour plan, and we're happy to clarify any questions. So please type them into the Q&A box at any time, and we will take 10 to 15 minutes to address them at the end of the webinar. We'll start off with some quick statistics. According to GLL's research report, unshakable investor confidence in India prevails amidst global uncertainties, exemplifying the country's robust economic growth story. Institutional investments were at an all-time high in the first half of the year since 2006. With its unique challenges and opportunities, India's booming real estate market continues to be a highly competitive and rewarding destination for ULI members. However, its complexity requires a deep understanding of its multifaceted business environment to penetrate successfully. The ULI Asia Pacific India study tour offers a rare behind-the-scenes look at some of the best projects shaping the built environment of two of India's most dynamic cities. And through it, we will also explore the strategies used by top developers to navigate the cultural, economic, and regulatory challenges. In a nutshell, the itinerary covers Bangalore on the 17th and 18th before we depart for Mumbai in the evening of the 18th. And then Mumbai will take a full day on the 19th. Our Bangalore itinerary covers 7 stops in the 2 days we are there. The first stop will be Embassy Tech Village. That's an office park, and it offers a complete business ecosystem, including offices, retail spaces, restaurants, and recreational areas. EcoWorld is India's first net zero waste campus that embeds sustainability, art, and thoughtful design to offer a quintessential workplace. Tablespace offers a complete spectrum of services that encompass lease, design, build, and operate for India's largest GCCs. We'll have the pleasure of touring Apple's new 14-story office, which houses its R&D and support functions and operates on 100% green energy sources. Embassy Manyata Tech Park is an award-winning business park. Its integrated township concept includes commercial, residential, hospitality, and retail spaces, and it has received the Platinum Green Campus certification from the IGBC. Logos Devanahalli Industrial and Logistics Park is currently fully leased to Amazon, in fact, making it Amazon's largest facility in India. And lastly, in Bangalore, we have the International Airport, which has seen significant expansions and upgrades aimed at enhancing capacity and passenger experience. And we'll have the privilege of having the Airport Authority share their insights as we tour it before our departure from Mumbai on the 18th. On our Mumbai itinerary, we'll center on the BKC and the premier developments that it encompasses. BKC, or the Bandra Kurla Complex, is a prominent central business district located in Mumbai. It was developed to decongest the traditional central business district of South Mumbai and serves as a growth center for the city's economic activities. Within BKC sits Geo World Drive, a premier retail and entertainment destination developed by Reliance Industries. This development spans approximately 17.5 acres and features an innovative architectural design of a floating facade. Within the GeoWorld Drive, specifically at Maker City, sits the Bay Club, a luxurious lounge and social club. And Maker City is a prestigious mixed-use development that encompasses multiple office towers and is designed to cater to everything from startups to MNCs. It includes approximately 2.1 million square feet of office space spread across 5 towers, making it one of the largest state-of-the-art office complexes in the area. And the last stop on the itinerary will be Ultimus. The building is classified as a grade A+ commercial space situated in the upscale area of Worli. There'll be opportunities for members to indulge in small group networking with one another as well as with senior market players. Every stop on the itinerary will be hosted by the project stakeholders, and we'll have the opportunity to meet and talk to them, as well as with other ULI India members. What makes the ULI the right partner to bring you to India? Because we have a strong local presence in India's real estate sector. ULI established a council in this market in January 2023, and now in under 2 years, it's grown to almost 200 members. Membership spans across the country, with our biggest markets being Mumbai and New Delhi. We organize regular events, both virtual and in person, with our flagship event in India being our annual conference. And I'll come back to that in a bit. ULI's India Council has the support of our executive committee made up of these industry leaders, many of whom we can look forward to meeting in Mumbai. Now, to wrap up our India experience, ULI is organizing the ULI India Annual Conference on the 20th of February, the day after the study tour. 2025 will be the 3rd edition of this event, and the theme this time will be about World's Best Cities, a blueprint for urban living and making India's cities livable. The concept behind this being, how can India get on the world map? What will it take for India to become the world's best city? Registration for the conference is included as part of your study tour package. So within the course of just 4 days in India, you have the opportunity to get an inside look at the landmark developments in these 2 cities, share insights on the tools and knowledge we need to access one of the world's most dynamic real estate sectors, and gain access and connect with the key players in the local scene. The tour is open to ULI members only. The package price includes everything you see here in that 3-day tours, ULI India Annual Conference on the 4th day, flight from Bangalore to Mumbai, accommodation at the hotels over the course of the 3 days, ground transportation, food, and networking. What's not included are your international flights to and from India, as well as your visa costs. Now, please note that the business visa is required specifically for the airport tours. So please make sure to apply for your business visa, not a social visa. So essentially, your package includes everything except what is not listed here. Registration is open from now until January 15, or when the tour is fully subscribed. Before we move on to questions, I'd like to give Manu the opportunity to add on anything about ULI India or the conference. Please, Manu, go ahead.
Thanks, Yus. Thanks, everyone, for turning up. Thanks, Anand. Thanks, Craig. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Yuki. I'd love to also hear if all of you have ever been to India. I just wanted to add, from my experience, I came on board ULI in January 2023, which is when ULI was established as a national council in India. And it's honestly been such an incredible experience to build this from the ground up over the last 2 years. I cannot begin to express the amount of interest that is on the ground for ULI in India. All of the places that we've included on the study tour have been offered to us by our members. and quite easily. So everyone is keen to see how they can show off almost the wonderful work that's happening on the ground to a global delegation. So, we've spent a lot of time to put together a fabulous tour, and now we're trying to spend some time to put together a fabulous delegation. And I really hope all of you will join us and give me the chance to host all of you in our local ULI chapter. Just quickly on the conference, yes, we're going to be talking about what it takes for India to make a world's best city. As a preview, in our annual Delhi event, we were talking about how bad built environment is actually contributing to lesser foreign direct investments in India, and saying that ULI can uniquely position itself as being the one organization that brings together multidisciplinary actors, including your real estate developers, investors, with your architects, planners, with the local government. We, in fact, have a senior advisor, Mr. Ajay Khanna, who run the Public Affairs Forum of India, advise us specifically on what, excuse me, government engagement should look like for India. And so there's definitely the interest to tie all of these different actors together. It's a little overview of the ambitious plans that we have here for the local chapter, and hope that you all get to see it in February. My one request is please sign up as soon as possible, because that will help us plan better for you. Thanks.
So, as I said, this is open only to ULI members. If you are not a member, please contact us by email to inquire how you can be part of this tour. And we're happy to take on any questions now. We have just a few minutes before we're going to close the webinar. Between now and January 15th, we'll continue to take registrations. If you have any questions during this time that just occurred to you, you can also email us at this email. And if not, then the tour will go ahead from February 17th to 19th. Please feel free to contact us at any time if you have any questions along the way.
Not just questions, I think we would also be curious to know what it would take for you to come on board the study tour, and if there's anything stopping you from doing it. We're very open to feedback, so do let us know as well, either in the chats or you can email us on the ID that's listed on the screen over here. But otherwise, I'll also take a few minutes to talk a little bit about why we're doing the study tour in India this year. We're doing the study tour in India this year simply because we think that India is at the right moment on the world stage to showcase itself. A lot of our members are more interested in India now that ULI is in India. A comment that I get often is, hey, Manaswini, now that ULI is in India, if I come, what should I be doing? And we thought that this would be a great opportunity around the time of the annual conference to show our members what they should be doing in India, especially if they haven't been here before. But with that, I see that there's a question in the chat box from Anand. How is the tour arranged? Will there be someone from ULI/respective site teams, third parties to walk us through the tour? Example, description of the building/design. Anand, absolutely. So you will in fact be in touch with people from each of these companies that either owns or operates these assets. We've reached out to the top folks. We've reached out to the CEOs to, request them to see if they can meet with the delegation. Somebody who's been involved with the design, we are in touch with design teams across these assets to give a different version of how they were thinking about designing the space on the store. And for the networking, we're hosting it at spaces that are exclusive. So yes, somebody from each of the teams from those companies at a senior level will be there. Question from Jay. Thank you for your presentation today. Would it be possible to receive a copy of the material presented today in PDF format? Yes?
Yes, we can share that, definitely. A lot of this information is also on the website. So if there's anything on top of that, you can always reach out to us directly.
Thanks, Anand. I see your question. The total capacity we're capping at 20. Is that right, Yus? That's right.
Yes.
We've planned for 20, so it's not a very big delegation, but not one that's very small either.
The idea is to keep everyone fully engaged, and with a large group, you're not able to do that. So we keep most of our ULI tours at an ideal size of 15 to 20, so that you can get all the attention you need, and everyone gets good one-on-one time.
You can also look up all of the assets that are listed on the tour. For those who don't know, we've got, as ULI does elsewhere in the world, Blackstone, Brookfield, Hines, all part of ULI. Maker Maxity that we're doing a tour of is a very unique asset. It was the very first asset in the new business district that was developed by Manish Maker, and is the highest rent for office space in all of Mumbai, charges 600 rupees a square foot. For comparison, any other office asset charges about 325 to 400 rupees per square foot. And it's a simply fabulous project to see. So I'm very excited for that one personally.
Benefit of the last few people who have just joined us, we'll give another 1 or 2 minutes in case you have any questions to ask. Okay, it looks like everyone has had their questions answered during the course of this webinar. So again, thank you very much for joining. Please reach out to us if you have any other questions that you were not able to ask today. And if not, we'll let you go now. Have a good rest of the day.
Thank you, everybody. Hope to see you in India.